got a copper that we're coming out with that's a little less like management wise, doesn't come with an account manager. It's just a lot of AI and this app that we have that builds your business on Google without having to have too much of marketing input. So it's much less cost, which is good for those smaller, newer companies.
Welcome to Business Ninjas, brought to you by WriteForMe, where you'll hear from business leaders who are out there growing their business and slaying it every day. Learn from the masters. Let's get started.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Business Ninjas. I'm here today with Mindy Studer, Director of Operations of Cornerstone Marketing Solutions. How you doing today, Mindy?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Thanks for spending some time with us on Business Ninjas. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and about Cornerstone Marketing Solutions.
Well, I'm the Director of Operations here, which means I'm the second hand to our CEO, Jonathan Bannister. Make sure that the ship is running the way that it's supposed to, in the direction that it's supposed to, and that it doesn't sink.
That's always a good intent.
No pressure. Cornerstone is a full service digital marketing company, and we specialize in the home service space. So we're about 90% primarily HVAC right now, but I'm looking to open up new verticals like plumbing and solar. Plumbing we've opened up now, but solar, I hope by the end of the year.
And are you regional? Are you sort of a localized service, or you're national?
National. Yeah.
Excellent. And what's the origin story of the company? How long have you been around?
Cornerstone started in 2015. Jonathan, he used to be a police officer, and then that has its challenges. So he left that, and he's a born salesman. Like, that guy could sell ice to an Eskimo. So he hooked up with a friend who was selling apps at the time, and that's kind of how he got into like the digital space. And somebody asked him one time if he could do their SEO, and he said sure, and then went to the car and Googled what is SEO. And we can do that, and then built the company from nothing to what it is now. So
that's excellent. Hey, I can't blame someone for leaving law enforcement. While it is an incredibly honorable profession, we all know it is not paid for or respected at the level it should be. And aside from the danger component and all, so looking up SEO in your car is a little safer on Kevlar every day, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
And you say you're in the home repair space, mostly HVAC. Expand on that a little bit. Who are your customers? Who's working with you these days?
Our customers are HVAC companies. So little air conditioning, well, not little. And we're about, maybe if you're over $1 million, you're doing business with us. Chuck in a truck. Under that, we're opening up a copper level. Like, our programs are Silverstone, Bronzestone, and Goldstone. And then so we've got a copper that we're coming out with that's a little less like management wise, doesn't come with an account manager. It's just a lot of AI and this app that we have that builds your business on Google without having to have too much of marketing input. So it's much less cost, which is good for those smaller, newer companies. And then our golds and eventually the platinum program is for the 8-figure businesses.
Oh, so you guys are very flexible and agile in terms of how you can treat various size customers.
Yes.
Great. And what are common problems you're solving for your customers?
Lead generation is a huge one. HVAC is very weather driven. So there's a lot of ups and downs in their business. We're headed into summer right now, so most of our clients are pretty busy. But then, the heat's going to stop, and eventually it gets, in most of the country, kind of nice where you don't need to turn your AC on. And so we try to generate a lot of business during those shoulder seasons for clients to keep them busy so they don't have to do layoffs or anything like that. Okay.
What makes you guys stand out from your competition?
Well, I think it's our customer service. And one of our core values is relationship driven. Jonathan is kind of famous for saying we turn clients into friends. which I try to really drill home to our account managers to like, I want you to make the clients be your best friend. You should know everything about them, everything, try to get into their personal life. Do they have kids? What's going on with them? Like, what are their personal struggles? Really talk to them and become a partner in the company. We also take a consultative approach to our clients. So when you are in the sales process with us, we're not going to sell you a program that you don't need. It's really like, where are you and where do you want to be? How much are you willing to spend to get there? And then we build everything around that.
I think it's very important in this digital era to remember that these are human beings at every step of this food chain, and that relationships are still the foundation of everything. People don't like being treated like numbers on a spreadsheet. So,
Yeah, no.
so
It
no,
doesn't even feel right to me. Like, I don't know how companies do that. When I previously I owned a framing company, and when I was dealing with vendors, like, I really liked the ones that actually knew me or, made me feel like that I was special. So I try to do that for our clients too. I don't want to just take money.
no, it's important. I've said this many times. If you have a good business model and you treat people well and you nurture relationships, the business end will take care of itself. It's when you put the dollar sign first that other things fall by the wayside, and that's a problem. So
Yeah.
no, I applaud that kind of old school approach. And hey, coming from law enforcement, that's somebody who has to deal with people right here, all sorts of people from every walk of life every day, and find solutions to momentary situations. So bringing that sort of perspective to a business like yours is invaluable, right? He didn't
Yeah.
spend his life in marketing, but he understands people at a real base level. So that's important.
Yes.
Tell me about the last couple of years in COVID and how you've managed to grow the business through all the trials and tribulations of COVID.
I'm probably not the best one to ask about that. I started in 2021.
Well, right in the thick of it, right?
Yeah, just throw me right in. But I think like we're remote. All our Jonathan is in Texas and I'm in Birmingham. So we're a remote company anyway. And then our clients are spread all over the country. So Zoom is like our best friend. I'm on Zoom, I think, pretty much sun up to sundown. And we try to get on Zoom calls with clients so that we can see each other. Phone calls are great and they're very important, but I think a Zoom is so much nicer when you can like see someone.
Absolutely. I heartily agree. Tell me about how you guys are getting the story out and what role content has played in the growth of your business.
So I think you used this on me a couple weeks ago when we met about the cobbler having broken shoes. That's really like our content we've always been producing blogs and things for the website, but like our video strategy and our social media strategy was really ours for Cornerstone was falling by the wayside because we were so focused on our clients and producing it for them. And so in December, Jonathan and I started really doing a lot of video shoots. So I usually fly to Texas once a month and we will shoot for a whole day and get a month or two's worth of content. And then we're putting that out.
No, hey, it's the oldest story. You're so busy producing content that's client facing that your website is the last thing to get done, but it's a necessary evil here in 2023. You got to tell your story and people got to know why they should be doing business with you.
Yeah.
All right. Fast forward a year from today. What's something you'd like to be celebrating personally and professionally?
Oh, man. Well, I would like to see us doubled in size. And that's really my goal. So to take over the company officially as CEO and then to be doubled in size.
And when are you taking over as CEO?
I hope by the end of the year.
Are we spilling some beans here on?
Yeah, I mean, it's our annual goal. So it was put on the board at our annual planning. So it got reiterated at the end of the first quarter. So I haven't been told that it's not happening.
Not having a no is on the pathway to yes, right?
That's what I think. So I'm just going to go with it.
All right, well, please tell everyone what your URL is, where they can find Cornerstone Marketing Solutions, and what social media outlets you're using these days.
All right. Well, we are at thecsms.com and we're on pretty much every social: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Excellent. Mindy Studer, I wish you all the best in your journey towards taking the crown as CEO of Cornerstone
Thank you.
Marketing Solutions. And I appreciate you spending some time with us here today on Business Ninjas. All the best.
Thank you.